Vikings 21, Browns 17 in a game that it looked like they had all but wrapped up. It looked like they were going to come home from London with a win. Dillon Gabriel's debut as a starter. It was all going right until it wasn't. Kevin Stefanski's conservative play calling was all working until it didn't. 3 of 15 on third down feels pretty costly. The run game helped take a lot of pressure off of Dillon Gabriel. But in the end, it just wasn't enough. And the defense really gave you what was probably their worst performance this season, just in terms of, there was no turnovers. Like they weren't having to defend short fields. They just couldn't seem to stop the Vikings in key situations and key spots, and especially at the end of the game there where they score the game-winning touchdown, and that's that. But obviously the story is going to be Dillon Gabriel. I thought, listen, he wasn't amazing. He wasn't lighting up the stat sheet. I think that was by design. Kevin Stefanski wasn't trying to give him too much. He was trying to keep him comfortable and poised in the pocket and in the offense, and I thought in the structure of the offense, and I thought he was. He finishes completing about 57% of his passes, 190 yards, and the 2 touchdowns, both to tight ends, which was, those throws were great. He had a really good layer throw to David Njoku to set up the field goal at the end of the half. There were some really good moments. And so I think, and I hope, that Browns fans can walk away from this game feeling like there's reason for intrigue, that Gabriel could be something here in terms of the future at the position. I'm not saying it's a given, it's one game. But there was definitely signs that he can run an effective NFL offense, and the spark that the Browns were looking for was largely there. They just didn't have enough at the end to get the job done. I think that goes back to what Kevin Stefanski said when he made the change, which was, listen, we all got to be better on offense. I think that was an admission that he knows this wasn't going to fix everything, and that was very much true in this game in the loss to the Vikings. We'll obviously react to it with another episode of the Locked On Browns podcast here coming up post-game.